Uh, Ronnie, let me clear up a few things. Well, let's just start with necrophilia. You accused her of sleeping with a dead man?
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Yes, you do. Remember the night that you screeched out of the driveway and the ugly comments you said, "Who are you? Oh, remember that?" And you went on and on and on.
Oh, you
I
accused her of
was talking
sleeping with
about an
somebody that had
address
died.
An address that I'd found. I didn't know where it was, didn't know who
Oh.
it was, and I asked her who that was.
No, you didn't. You
And then
accused
she
me.
told me that it was somebody that had died or whatever.
I wish
But
you had
it
asked.
wasn't an accusation. I don't first
It
ever heard of a
was
dead
an
man.
Okay, you weren't
accusation.
accusing her of sleeping with a corpse. You were just accusing her of sleeping with somebody that you found out later
Right.
had died.
That's
she couldn't
No, I
have
didn't
slept
even
with
know who that. I was asking about an address.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were not being nice.
Yeah. Now, she says that you choreographed a suicide attempt,
Yeah.
that it was just a game you were playing.
Right.
Is that true?
Absolutely not. If my ex-wife hadn't pulled up, I would have died right there.
No, you wouldn't have.
And why did you want to take your life?
Sick of this. Sick of the same. Cannot, like I told you a while ago, can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, that's
I didn't
one
wanna
way
do it
out,
back
but
then,
there are other
and-
things like divorce, leaving, moving away.
Absolutely. And those two children right there and 5 days in the hospital made me understand that.
You wouldn't let them come
I didn't want them to come.
because you didn't want to tell them the truth.
It's not, I didn't
Tell
let them do
Dr.
anything.
Phil the very first thing you told me after you took your pills that you planned. What was the first thing you told me that you thought?
I have no clue.
You said, "I regretted it immediately."
Did
And
you
I
call
have
the
your
insurance
voicemail.
company to see if they covered suicide?
No,
He looked it up on.
no.
it
I did
wasn't a
look
call.
up how much medicine I had to make to kill me because that's all I had. I drove to Christina's house that
Your
day
humanity
and
just right
got
there.
the medicine that I knew that I had at her house.
You looked up how much medicine you needed to take to kill yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And you took that much.
I took all I had.
Yeah. Was it
'Cause it
more or
wasn't enough.
less than it said you needed to take?
Much less.
Well, what I read was if you take enough muscle relaxers, you can kill yourself. And I had 27 left, so I took 27.
Okay.
Where are my
Yeah, not good,
relaxers?
and I'm certainly glad it didn't work out.
I am
Me
too.
too.
I'm glad you're here.
I am too.
Now, your ex, this is an ex-girlfriend that she's talking about that you were texting with, right?
Yes,
And this is your second wife.
correct.
And so when you were married before, you did cheat on your first wife with this ex-girlfriend.
Absolutely.
So there is precedent for this.
Absolutely.
Okay. And she called your job, you're in the car business, she called your job to see if you could help her with a car.
Out of the blue, we sat side by side, Kim and I. My desk was here, Kim's desk was here. I got a call one day. I picked it up. It was her. She asked me for some favor, something to do with her call, with her car, with a recall, whatever. Worst mistake I ever made was trying to do a favor for her because in my heart, in my mind, I knew I should not even be talking to this girl because I'm married to Kim.
So you knew she
Yes.
was hypersensitive about this.
Absolutely, she was, yes,
And you did it anyway.
absolutely.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.